This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline dreams, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Build not born, that's the creed written deep in our veins. We turn busted cars into legends and rust into fame. From late night garage grind to race day stadium roars, every scar on our knuckles unlocked 1,000 doors. We don't back down, we don't break, we don't fold. Every ride we build tells a story worth gold. This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline trains, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Here's to the nights when the world said slow down, but the engine said no and we stood our ground. To the ones who grew up rich and when the rest took the easy way, we found our path in the piston noise and we'll ride it every day. Pedal to the metal, this is where we belong. Cars, trucks, monster trucks, loud and strong. Passion, pride, lug nuts, side by side. If you love what you drive, then ride, ride, ride. This is for the legends that started in dusty garages, for the kids who chase dreams through the scars and collages, for the racers who gave everything without fail, and the fans who stand proud when the engines wail. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, this ain't a phase. It's our passion, our culture, and we'll live it to the grave. Pedal to the metal, forever in our veins. So look out, we're only getting louder from here. Nothing built strong was ever built out of fear. The road is wide open and the fire won't slow, because this isn't a hobby, this is the only life we know. Pedal down, heads high. We're not done. Pedal down, heads high. Pedal down. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. You're listening to Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music, the show where horsepower, stories, and great music come together. From beautiful collector classics to fire-breathing race cars to the ground-shaking thunder of monster trucks, this is where the world of motors meets the power of music. So strap in tight, fire up, and grab your favorite cold drink, because a ride is about to begin. And now, here's your host, Roller.
What? Hey, man. What? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. What's going on, man? Thank you. You guys are too kind, man. Really. No. You give a guy a big head by doing this, man. Stop it. Cut it out. My beer garden rowdies, what are you doing, man? Are you guys having a cup of coffee? Good job. Good job. It's up in the upper the mezzanine up there. How you guys doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. What about you guys? You guys all right? All right, man. All right, man. Hey, hey, good to see you guys, man. All right, let's just bring it down a little bit, man. We got another great show for you guys tonight, man. We really do. We got another great show, man. Right there. I'll tell you what. All right, bring her down, man. Thank you guys so much. I mean, you're gonna. The beer garden is open, Rich. I'll guarantee you that right now. Guarantee. And the rowdies are down there, and they're having a big time, man. A big time. But no, guys, we got a great show tonight. We got Jerry Potter on. He is the founder of, one of the founders of the Night Owls Car Club, man, and it's going to be great to talk to him. He's done so much more stuff with the Night Owls, but we'll get into that and with his life. We'll get into that as we go along. But first of all, before we go any further, man, I want you guys to mark these on your calendar. My buddy Texas Rich, man, has started a new program, and it's called New Music Mondays. And in the New Music Mondays, he plays some great music. Of course, I'm kind of fond of it because it's my music, you know. But anyway, he's really hooking me up, and he's really getting my music out there, and getting a lot of people to tune in and do that. Hello, cousin Debbie. But anyway, he's got another show on Tuesdays, and he's starting to do some interviews with some people. And he's had some really, really cool interviews on, man. Joe Coddington was on once. And then he had a gentleman on last night. And he's a like a drift king, man. He does a lot of drifting and stuff. And man, it's just amazing the people that are tuning in, and he's got people calling him and asking, hey man, can I be on your show? Can we do an interview and stuff like that? So you guys need to really excuse me. You guys really need Tyler. Yeah, Tyler. That's exactly who it is. Tyler. Anyway, you guys need to get on there and watch these programs, man. Support him. He's really doing a fantastic job, and he's trying to take his show to the next level, and he's doing it by these interviews, and man, they're really good. So. The Tyra Watkins interview was really amazing last night. It really was. That young man is doing some crazy stuff in a square body truck and stuff. But you can all go to Spotify and all the other channels that he posts that on. Yeah, he has over 250,000 views of viewers on his site. But go to his site and just really support him, man. That's what I ask you to do, and don't forget about those metal prints too, guys. Those metal prints. He's already started to fill up the queue again. I think he's got 15 deep in the queue. And man, you just need to get a metal print if you want to take that car or truck, motorcycle, whatever. I even asked him if he could make a dartboard of my ex-wife. I don't have an ex-wife, but if he can make a dartboard of one, if I ever get an ex-wife, then I'll have him make me one. So anyway, just a great guy and a great show, man. So give him some love, give him some support out there, and check out his shows. So tonight we got Jerry Potts, and then on Sunday we got Little Richie and Brian. Is going to be on from the Night Owls. And then we got the king of the Night Owls himself, Raul De La Torre. He's going to be on the 7th. And then, of course, we're not going to have a show on the 8th. And there's no show on the 9th like we announced because I'm taking Mrs. Roller up to the mountains, man, for her birthday because she's kindly bowed out to keeping me around on her birthday on the 11th so I can go to the Night Owl's car show. So, or even your horse. That's right, Carter. Even your horse he can do a picture of. So, but anyway, we got some great times and great fun coming up right here tonight, and this is going to be all the way leading all the way up to the 11th, as we're going to be having different folks from the Night Owls on and stuff. But you know what? We'll be right back here after a word from our sponsors.
You're listening to Pedal to the Metal. Motors and music. Where the engines are loud and the music hits just as hard. Classic cars, hot rods, monster trucks, and the stories behind the builds, mixed with the music that fuels the ride. From the show field to the arena floor, we bring you the horsepower and the center to match. Stick around, we got more coming your way. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, cool cats and chrome lovers! Get ready for horsepower, hot rods, and summer fun at the Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run! Cruise on out Saturday, July 11th, 2026, from 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night at Sheridan Community Park, 3325 West Oxford Avenue in Sheridan, Colorado. Check out classic rides, custom builds, amazing food trucks, and that sweet sound of engines rolling through a summer evening. Music all night long from Southern Colorado's legendary DJ Buzz Corona. And don't miss the live auction, featuring automotive memorabilia, collectibles, and surprises every car lover's gonna want. Bring your friends, bring the family, and enjoy one incredible night of cars, music, food, and fun. Stay in the loop. Follow Night Owl Hot Rods on Facebook. The Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run, where the classics roll and the good times never stall. Attention hot rodders, custom builders, truck fans, and motorcycle riders! Get ready for the White Buffalo Car Show coming to downtown Snyder, Texas on Saturday, October 3rd, 2026. Cruise into the heart of Snyder and enjoy a full day packed with classic cars, custom trucks, motorcycles, live music, great food, vendors, shopping around the square, and fun for the whole family. With 25 classes, awards, and even a furthest traveled award, there's something for every kind of ride. Registration is just $20, and all proceeds stay local to support area charities and community programs. And don't miss your chance to meet Texas rich with C10 America during this huge downtown celebration. Plus, cruise into the Friday night meet and greet on October 2nd before the band starts rocking. So polish up that chrome, shine those wheels, and head to the White Buffalo Car Show in downtown Snyder, Texas! The White Buffalo Car Show, where horsepower, hometown pride, and Texas tradition come together.
Looking for artwork that stands out from the crowd? Whether you're building a brand, promoting your business, or creating something truly one of a kind, Digitized Ink Co. brings your ideas to life with professional digital artwork and custom design services. From logos and graphics to custom illustrations and creative designs that leave a lasting impression. Digitized Ink Co. combines today's technology with traditional artistic values to give every project the attention it deserves. Need a fresh new look for your business, club, team, or special event? Let Digitized Ink Co. create something you'll be proud to show off. Call today at 435-650-7657. Visit digitizedinkco.com or email digitizedinkco@gmail.com. Digitized Ink Co. Cutting edge design. Tready.
learn to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
All right, we're back. We're back right here to Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. Like I said, tonight is Jerry Potts from the Night Owl Car Show. He is the founder, or one of the founders, of the Night Owls, and he's done many more things than that in his career. So we look forward to talking to him and finding out more about the Night Owls. I've been invited to the Night Owls for the last couple of years by a good buddy of mine, Mark Lund, and he's the auctioneer there at the Night Owls, and I've always had something going. Well, this year I promised Raul and everybody that I would be there, and I did not book anything. In fact, I'm missing one on that date that I normally went to. But anyway, looks like that the Night Owls is going to be the new place for Roller in July for sure to go hang out. So we're going to have live interviews there. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. We're going to walk around looking at cars and showing you guys the stuff that's going on at the Night Owls. And this is going to be a cool car show because it starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and runs till 8 o'clock at night. So it's going to be a good night setting, good evening setting. And I think it's just going to be a total fun fest is what it's going to be, you know. Buzz Corona will be there, and he'll be spinning the hits, man. And they've got food trucks, and then we got the live auction, and you know, I think Rhodey and George Welton are going to be there doing some custom pinstriping and different things like that. So, man, I look forward to seeing everybody there. So if you can make it out, it's in Sheridan, 3325, I think it is, 3325 Sheridan Boulevard, and make sure you come and check it out, man. It's on July 11th. Going to be a good time had by all, for sure. Well, tonight we're going to be playing car stuff, since it's the night of, and Cousin Debbie, you don't have to have any tissues tonight. That's a good thing for you. Hello there, Scotty. Good you. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you hanging out here with me. Anyway, I thought you had an interview. Anyway, we're going to be doing some car songs and stuff throughout this next couple weeks, and we're going to save my cousin Debbie on some tissues so she don't cry. You know, that's all there is to it, because sometimes I'm accused of making some sad songs, and I don't want to do that. You know, I don't. She said, "Thank you." Hey, we got a long time one of our friends here. Riley King is in the house, man. Her daddy and I are good friends. His name's Luke King. He's a car dealer friend of ours, and he comes to the auctions and stuff like that. And so I got Riley King's on here. Looks like Riley's back home from college. And, man, it's going to be good to see her at some of the shows and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started out of the Cruising the Classics album. Let's play some songs out of that right fast. This first one is called C10 Blues. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Got a big block motor under that hood. When she fires up, man, she sounds so good. 4-barrel carb and a tailpipe tune. You can hear her singing clear across the moon. I got them Chevy C10 blues, chrome's all dull, but her soul still grooves. Automatic shift slides nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm riding with them Chevy C10 blues. Bench seat torn and the dash lights fade, but you're still the best thing I ever made. Ain't much radio worth a damn these days. So I roll down the window, let that motor play. I'm taking her to the mountains prom, she was polished clean. Sweetest truck anybody's ever seen. People stop by and ask if she's for sale. I just grin and say not for a tailgate full of ale. She's been with me through thick and thin. She's part of the family, I ain't trading her in. I could climb in right now and drive coast to coast. She's the one, alright, I trust the most. Never let me down, not once, not bad. She's the most reliable truck I've ever had. I got them Chevy C10 blues, rust on the fenders, but she still moves. That V8 song's the only tune I use. Yeah, I'm humming them Chevy C10 blues. She's all my dream, my heartbreak too. From back road dust to the mountain view. And when I hear that motor roar, I swear I love her a little bit more. I got them Chevy C10 blues. She's a little beat up, but she still proves that love ain't chrome, it's grit and true. Forever singing them Chevy C10 blues.
Chevy C10 Blues right there. That one right there kind of goes out to my buddy. Hello there, Vaughn Long. How you doing? World-renowned Vaughn Longer in the house. But anyway, with all the allergies and stuff that I got going on this summer, man, that fire has just really intensified it, man. It's tough. Yeah, those people down there, they're losing all kinds of homes and different things, man. It's kind of crazy, man. Von Long, Carter Chiffon said, hello, Von Long, you goofy guy, you goofy cowboy. Anyway, these next song right here. Oh, and by the way, that Chevy C10 Blues, that went out to my buddy Scott Goodhue because he's a big Chevy lover. And, we got to play it, keep him going on it. So, anyway, this next song here is called Cruising California Nights. We'll be right back here on Pedal to Metal, Motors and Music.
Got my 57 Chevy, polished up bright, headed down Whittier Boulevard tonight. Chrome shining radio playing real loud. We're rolling through the valley, drawing a crowd. Van Nuys Boulevard, the tires start to squeal. Gas pedal down, you can smell that steel. Bob's big boys jumping burgers on the grill. The jukebox is rocking to that West Coast thrill. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs running wild where the cool wind blows. From Hollywood down old Modesto streets, living that dream on full chrome feet. Pull up at Mills, grab a Coke and a smile. Harvey's broilers packed 4 miles. Low riders gliding candy paint so sweet. Hitting them switches, riding low in the heat. Got Mustangs, Roadrunners, and a Cuda too. Camaro with flames, yeah, the baby's new. We raced down PCH just to feel alive. Engine humming, California drive. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs running wild where the cool wind
the engines fade, but the memories linger in the songs we made. Every burnout, every neon sign still echoes through that golden time. We're cruising California nights, shining chrome in the pale moonlight. From San Jose down to LA town, we keep those old wheels spinning round. Yeah, the spirit's alive, it'll never die. We're cruising California night. Hey, we're cruising California night. Hey.
It all started as a gift from my dad back in '92. I was 15 with a wrench in hand and a dream I'd see come true. She rolled off the lot, gold and white, a six-banger built for power, not speed. She grew up right there with me and became everything I need. I call her the mistress, and her name sure fits her right. She's been my ride or die through every wrong and right. From gravel roads to high school, she stood the test of time. 33 years of blood and sweat, that old truck's still mine. Now she's running a sassy 350 V8, humming low and clean. Earth and gear driving Muncie 4-speed, she's still my teenage dream. Tubular arms and a notched frame makes her sitting low, and I think she looks great. With red ostrich leather inside, she's still the finest thing I've seen. I call her the mistress, and her name sure fits her right. She's been my ride or die through every wrong and right. From gravel roads to high school, she stood the test of time. 33 years of blood and sweat, that old truck's still mine. Every time that engine roars, I look at my dad's face and laugh again, because I know he's seen every face she's been through, every mile and bend. And when I drop that 380 stroker in, she'll shine just like brand new. A 6-speed and air conditioned too, she'll make him proud too. Yeah, the mistress, she's more than chrome and steel. She's a memory of the gift my father gave to me, and the way she makes me feel. Through all the years and all the turns, she's my sweet legacy. Mistress ain't just a truck, boys, she's family to me. She's family to me.
Hey, that last one was on me, man. Every good gunfighter knows to keep his hand off the trigger till it's time for action. Well, I had my hand on the clicker here, and I clicked it. I had a kind of a moment, you know what I mean? Derek Murphy, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? You better believe, man, the G unit is ready to roll whenever you need me, man. You give me a call, and we'll try to set up a date here, and so we can come out and do some dirt work for you there, my brother, my brother. This next song here, guys, after my grandfather's hamburger stand, it's called Harry the Hat. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Gravel crunching under wheels, wooden boots with squeaky seals, Harry the Hat behind the grill, flipping patties with that magic skill. Root beer floats fizzing in the sun, 3-2 beers for the older ones, fries sizzling onions in the air, kids laughing, playing not a single care. Old Harry the Hat at the Joker, where the legends come alive. SOB sandwich is the thing we'd all survive. Hot rods revving, jukebox playing all night. With Harry the Hat at the Joker, everything was right. License plates from miles away, engines humming, kids at play. Car hops running down the gravel line, trays of burger shakes and fries. Harry the Hat tipping his brim, wiping sweat, calling out to him. Watch that tray, he'd laugh and shout. We knew there was magic all about. Oh, Harry the Hat at the Joker, where the legends come alive. SOB sandwich is the thing we'd all survive. Rods revving, jukebox playing all night. With Harry the Hat at the Joker, everything was right. The smell of grill and neon lights, Saturday nights in our blue jean whites, bumping songs from the 45s. Every summer evening felt alive. Harry the Hat with a twinkle in his eye told stories of the cars rolling by. Every kid, every friend, every line made the Joker feel like frozen time. Sunglasses tipped, hair in the breeze, kids on roller skates, feeling free. Trays of chili dogs and chocolate shakes, laughs echoing over gravel brakes. Harry the Hat calling orders loud, every kid in the lot feeling proud. Through every burger, every soda, every friend, Harry the Hat made the story never end. Yes, Harry the Hat at the Joker, where the legends come alive. SOB sandwich is the thing we'd all survive. Hot rods revving, jukebox playing all night. With Harry the Hat at the Joker, everything was right.
Bought him from a buddy just 3 miles down the road. 45 years behind me, got my own heavy load. Gave myself a present, chrome and rust and soul. A 58 Apache, I call him Geronimo. Twin turbos breathing fire, that 4.8 sings mean. 650 horses rumbling, shaking up the scene. That old patina paint looks like war paint in the sun. Every dance a story, every mile's is a battle he won. Geronimo, ride with me tonight through the dust and thunder by the pale moonlight. Got a Pabst Blue Ribbon shifter and a heavy ride toe. Hear them turbos war cry, scream, they sound like Geronimo. Aluminum wheel in my hands, wind in my hair. Ghosts of the plains still whisper in the air. He was an Apache, born and proud Indian chief. And when that turbo whistles, he's still shouting that war cry, scream, Geronimo, ride with me tonight through the dust and thunder by the pale moonlight. Got a Pabst Blue Ribbon shifter and a heavy ride toe. Hear the war cry scream of Geronimo. From the canyon to the fairgrounds, every road's the same. You can feel that old chief's power running in its veins. It ain't just a truck, it's a soul on the go. A warrior reborn by the name of Geronimo. So if you see us rolling, better clear the way. Old metal and spirit still have their say. Stampede of thunder, buffalo, where the wild winds blow. That's me and my brother, a 58 Apache called Geronimo. Folks admire the shiny ones, all polished up and bright, chrome reflecting every little beam of morning light. But I stopped for faded paint and steel that stood the test, 'cause every scratch and weathered mark says I've survived the rest. Time can leave a wrinkle on a fender or a face, but neither one can ever hide a lifetime filled with grace. Every mile and every scar tells stories worth their weight. You learn the finest things in life. Patina comes with age. Patina comes with age. It isn't something new. It's earned beneath the summer sun and morning's falling dew. You can't buy a lifetime, you can't fake yesterday. The things that last forever, patina comes with age. I watched old couples walking hand in hand downtown, still smiling at each other while the world keeps spinning round. Like an old farm truck that's faithful every single day, love grows a little richer, patina comes with age. That old pickup's never been the fastest down the road, but it's carried dreams and family through every heavy load. Just like these hands beside me, they're stronger every day. Some things are built to last, patina comes with age. Don't cover up the memories with another coat of paint. The beauty's in the journey, not perfection that it ain't. The dents, the laughs, the tears we've cried, they're badges worn with pride. Patina comes with age, and that's the way it's meant. A life that's truly lived leaves every honest dent. When my days are over and they're putting me away, I hope they'll say I wore my life like patina comes with age. Every scar has a story, every mile leaves a memory, and the best things in this old world come with age.
Patina comes with age right here on Pedal the Metal Motors and Music. I want to say hi to Bob Post, Ash Reynolds. How you guys doing? Glad to see you in here tonight. Hope you guys are having a great, I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. But remember one rule, okay? And one rule only. Do not light short-fused firecrackers, because this is what can happen right there. You might lose a digit for lighting a short-fused firecracker, okay? Don't lose a digit, because I know I haven't. But anyway, you guys have a safe 4th of July, too, for sure. Remember that. This next song up is called C10 Summers. We'll be right back here on Pedal the Metal, Motors and Music.
Been working all winter long in that cold dark shop, turning wrenches, burning nights, never gonna stop. The brakes are on, the fuel's flowing clean. She's a mean machine, she's my old dream. Got the tunes playing loud, chrome shining bright. Gonna hit that highway coming Friday night. I'm getting ready for my C10 summers, hanging out with all my brothers, where the paint shines red and the road just hums. Can't wait to take it to the shows, kicking dust with all my bros. Yeah, I'm rolling through those C10 summers. Long hour daylight never gets old. From town to town with a heart of gold. Just me and my Chevy in the heat and thunder. That's how we roll in those C10 summers. Got my girl riding shotgun, bare feet on the dash, cold drink radio, life's moving fast. We pull in the lot, the crowd turns to stare. All them heads nod, they know she's rare. Stories and engines fill the air. It's more than chrome, it's the love we share. I'm getting ready for my C10 summers, hanging out with all my brothers, where the paint shines red and the road just hums. Can't wait to take it to the shows, kicking dust with all my bros. Yeah, I'm rolling talking trucks like a bunch of fools, but I wouldn't trade it no other way. C10 summers forever stay. Yeah, here's to those C10 summers, the friends that last, the burning rubber. Every bolt, every mile brings back that smile. Long hour daylight, running wild and free. That C10 life's where I wanna be. So let's raise a bottle to all our brothers and all the love we found in those C10 summers. Baby sitting idle, out in the dry. Chrome still shining, but she barely alive. Blew a gasket last Sunday, lost that race by 2. Now I'm sitting here wondering what a poor boy's gonna do. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues, busting knuckles and worn out shoes. Gas tank's empty, my wallet too. Lord, I got them old muscle car blues. Heading down the lines come the Saturday night. My 55 high boy's gonna make it right. Gonna line her up next to that B-altered crew and that slick deuce coupe. See what she can do. Now the boys are coming from Fresno town. Say they're gonna take my 55 down, but my motor's big, mean and loud. Gonna keep those wheels stuck to the ground. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues. Can't take my gal out, ain't got no fuel. She loves that rumble, she loves that sound, but my hot rod's quiet, just sitting around. Sell this ranch or pawn my shoes, I'd buy a gallon just to chase those blues. Cause when she fires up, man, it's sweet relief. That rumbling thunder shakes my grief. Well, the crowd gets loud when I roll to the line. Shining chrome headers humming fine. One more run and I'll pay my dues. Till then I'm stuck with these muscle car blues. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues, but I ain't giving up on that old V8 tune. One more paycheck and a little more time. My hot rod will roll and that girl will be mine. Flashes under moonlight hues, I'll burn those tires and lose these muscle car blues.
Oh, Muscle Car Blues. That old song just makes you feel like playing the harmonica. That's what it means, just playing the harmonica.
You're listening to Pedal to the Metal. Motors and music. Where the engines are loud and the music hits just as hard. Classic cars, hot rods, monster trucks, and the stories behind the builds. mixed with the music that fuels the ride. From the show field to the arena floor, we bring you the horsepower and the center to match. Stick around, we got more coming your way. But first, a word from our sponsors. Castle Rock, get ready to fire up the horsepower! The 2026 Poor Boy Cruisers Car Show is rolling into ACC in Castle Rock on Saturday, October 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring out your ride and be part of an incredible day supporting the American Cancer Society, with 100% of the donations going to the cause. Entry fee donation is just $20 cash only, and registration is same day only. The show takes place at ACC Castle Rock, 4500 Limelight Avenue, Castle Rock, Colorado, 80109. Enjoy giveaways, a 50-50 raffle, silent auction, specialty trophies, and an awesome lineup of classic cars, customs, trucks, and hot rods. All makes and models are welcome. Don't miss the 2026 Poor Boy Cruisers Car Show in Castle Rock, Saturday, October 3rd, where chrome shines bright and horsepower helps make a difference.
Looking to bring your ride back to life, or just clean it up and make that beater look better than ever? At Sunrise Rod and Custom, we turn worn out into wow. From rust repair to full restoration to complete customization, we got you covered. Need collision repair, bodywork, no problem. Need something to stand out at the next show? We specialize in pinstriping, custom lettering, and one-of-a-kind paint that makes your ride truly yours. Whether it's a classic cruiser or a shop truck, we take pride in every detail because your ride deserves it. Located in colorful Colorado, Sunrise Rod and Custom is your go-to shop. For craftsmanship that turns heads, call Jeff Lytle today at 983-217-3239. That's 983-217-3239. Sunrise Rod and Custom, we don't just fix cars, we bring them back to life and a whole lot more. When your equipment goes down, your whole day comes to a stop. That's where Garner Repair comes in. Owned and operated by Austin Garner, Garner Repair brings professional, reliable mobile equipment repair right to you. No hauling, no waiting, no wasted time. From engine repair to hydraulic systems to electrical diagnostics and full preventative maintenance, Garner Repair keeps your equipment running strong. Whether you're on a job site, a ranch, or out in the field, Austin shows up ready to get the job done right the first time. Fast response, honest work, dependable service you can trust.
Call 303-588-7940. That's 303-588-7940.
Or email garnerrepair@gmail.com. Garner Repair, keeping your equipment moving so you can keep moving forward. And now, we return to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
Hey, that's me, Roller. Hey, that's me, Roller. That's right. Hey, guys, we're going to be talking to Jerry here pretty soon. 6:40. We still got time to play some more musica, as they say down south. Musica. But anyway, this one here is called Building Hot Rods with My Dad.
was young, I'd sit in the shop watching you wrench on those old cars non-stop, wishing I could help, just to lend a hand, learning what it meant to be a man. Then one day you turned and said, son, grab that rag. That was the best day I ever had. That's the day my dream began. I was building hot rods with my dad. Yeah, I'm building hot rods with my dad, turning wrenches, talking fast, 32 deuce coupe, flathead V8, Hildebrand parts, man, that car was great. A 4.9-inch satin black, Kelsey Hayes wires, red out back. You put a Stromberg 97 on that slab, man, I was building hot rods with my dad. Still remember the day we sold that ride. A tear rolled down as I stood outside. It wasn't just steel, chrome, and glass. It was the time we had that went too fast. Then I realized as that hot rod rolled away, we weren't just building cars those days. We were building memories that always last. Building hot rods with my dad. Now the years have come and gone, and the torch is moving on. I see my boy in the shop out back, watching me work like I once said. So I'll turn and smile, say, hey, give me a hand. Let's fire this motor and make it stand. Let's start them memories all over again. Building hot rods with my dad. Yeah, building hot rods with my dad. Yeah, building hot rods with my dad. Yeah, building hot rods with my dad. Mid-July 87, where my addiction first started. For this bad 427, the love for Yenko supercars was always strong. I dreamed about her nightly till she filled my heart. She was Daytona yellow with alluring black stripes and a black vinyl top. She was the one. Buying this beauty was a dream coming true. She had 4 other owners before my dream old kids in the back, just open roads and a worn out map. But I see the future in that passenger seat, little muddy boots and laughter riding with me. One day I'll say climb on in and start it all over again. 'Cause that's where I got my blue oval love, passed down, never gave up. Built on miles and family time, old Ford steel and bloodline pride. Yeah, this truck's been sent from above, runs on memories and hard-earned trust. One day I'll hand over the keys I'm thinking of and pass on that blue oval love. 360 V8 still fires right up, running strong on blue oval love.
It looks like the Gremlins were on that song. The Gremlins are back. Yeah. Hello, Jeff Holderman right there. Little Rich in the house, baby. What's up, man? How you doing, my brother? Hey, guys, I'm going to be playing this song a couple of times tonight, but we got one of the members right here of the Night Owls in the room right here. I'm sure there's more listening, but they haven't showed their name yet. But this is one I made today for all my boys from the Night Owls. This here's called Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Summer singing, the weekend's finally here. Been counting down the days to my favorite time of year. Spent all winter wrenching every nut and every bolt. Now the paint's shining bright like a streak of lightning's bolt. Wax the chrome to perfection, every detail's looking right. Now we're headed down to Sheridan for another summer night. The rumble of those engines is music to my soul. There's only one destination where every hot rod rolls. It's a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run, where the chrome shines brighter than the setting sun. Come here, buzz, Corona spinning all the tunes, keeping everybody rocking underneath the moon. Come see George and Rowdy laying those lines down so true, bringing every hot rod dream to life for me and you. I worked all year to get my car ready for this show. The only one to go to is a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run. Yeah. Rows of deuces, tri-fives, custom sitting low, muscle cars and pickups, we're putting on the greatest show. Food trucks serving up your favorites, come and grab a bite to eat, then bid on the live auction items. You might score a one-of-a-kind treat. Barbecue is cooking, laughter fills the summer air. Kids are running everywhere without a single care. Friends you haven't seen since last year's all around. Every handshake says, welcome back to the coolest show in town. It's a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run, where the chrome shines brighter than the setting sun. Come here, buzz, Corona spinning all the tunes, keeping everybody rocking underneath the moon. Come see George and Rhodey laying those lines down so true, bringing every hot rock dream to life for me and you. I've worked all year to get my car ready for this show. The only one to go to is a Night hit that polished chrome, and steal the whole dang show. The night owls watching over every friend and every ride, making memories that'll last a lifetime with every cruise tonight. It's the Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run, Colorado's cruising party after day is done. Live music, vendors, prizes, friends from miles around. There's not another car show with a better feeling found. Buzzers rocking all the hits, the whole park singing along. George and Brody keep the good times rolling strong. Food trucks, live auction, chrome and friends beneath the stars. Everybody smiling while admiring all the cars. I've worked all year to get my car ready for this show. Now everybody knows the only one to go to, the only place to be, the Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run.
There you go, Night Owls Fiesta Fun Run. God, it's going to be a great time, guys. I'm really, really looking forward to it, man. Hey, we're about a few minutes away from talking to Jerry Potts tonight. We got the head lug nuts in the house, man. Raul de la Torre, #1, is in the house. Little Rich is in the house, man, and I'm sure there's some other Night Owls in here. But we'll be right back here after this word from our sponsors.
Hey, cool cats and chrome lovers! Get ready for horsepower, hot rods, and summer fun at the Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run! Cruise on out Saturday, July 11th, 2026, from 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night at Sheridan Community Park, 3325 West Oxford Avenue in Sheridan, Colorado. Check out classic rides, custom builds, amazing food trucks, and that sweet sound of engines rolling through a summer evening. Music all night long from Southern Colorado's legendary DJ Buzz Corona. And don't miss the live auction, featuring automotive memorabilia, collectibles, and surprises every car lover's gonna want. Bring your friends, bring the family, and enjoy one incredible night of cars, music, food, and fun. Stay in the loop. Follow Night Owl Hot Rods on Facebook. The Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run, where the classics roll and the good times never stall. Hey, lug nuts, need a pick-me-up to start your day. There's a place in Parker that'll get you going. Rise and Grind Coffee has bold espresso, strong coffee, smooth lattes, plus chai teas and cold. Smoothies, regular or decaf, whatever you're in the mood for. Hungry, grab a hot breakfast burrito or a fresh muffin, quick, simple, and ready to roll. Got something coming up, any event or party you're planning, they've got a portable coffee cart that brings the coffee right to you. Fresh drinks served on site. Local spot, good coffee, good people. Rise and Grind Coffee, fueling your day, one cup at a time. Let's take a look at our new partner, 6'9" Graphics and Design. A small design and marketing company, big on personalized service. They work closely with you to get your business noticed, with graphics that stand out and grab attention. 6'9" Graphics and Design specializes in stickers, decals, and graphics for your hot rods. Custom projects so
business marketing. They also offer logo design, brochure signs, business cards, banners, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, and much more. Remember, that's 69 Graphics and Design. Visit 69design.com or find them on Instagram at 69design.
All right, we're back. We're just
Lug nuts.
Oh, wait a minute. We're not done yet. Oh, snuck that one in on me right there. Oh, boy, donkey. Grass donkey. You snuck that one in on me there, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, we're just a few minutes away from talking to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jerry Potts. But if you guys want T-shirts, hats from the Steel City Car Show or Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music, all you got to do is go to www.pedaltothemetalpodcast.com, and you can go in there and you can order those T-shirts, those hats, and allow about 2 weeks for delivery. You can also get sticker packs in there, and you can just find out a little bit about everything. No, Debbie, it wasn't trigger finger. That was I forgot that little piece was on the end of that commercial. I usually cut it off so nobody hears it. But anyway, this next man, we're going to call him up right now. We're going to talk to him. Let's get the phone working here. And we're going to call Mr. Potts. Now, this man here is one of the founders of the Night Owls. He is an artist. He is a living legend. He has a company called Steel City Tattoos. It's an engraving business. He makes all the plaques and stuff for the car shows. He's made them for the Night Owl car shows for a long time. He's nationally known with his works of art. He's just the man is like I said, he is the myth, the legend. We're going to give him a call right now here. Let's see here. All right, let's just see if he's there. Do we have dial? Yes, we do. We got dial tone.
Hello, this is Jeremy.
Is this the man, the myth, the legend?
I don't know about that, but this is Jeremy.
Well, that's what they said. They told me that you were man, the myth, the legend.
They have a tendency to stretch the truth a little bit.
They do. Well, what's wrong with it? Why would those boys do that? Do you think maybe they're trying to poke fun at you a little bit?
Oh, probably. If they don't make fun of you, they don't like you.
This is one thing that I have found out about the Night Owls. If they don't like you, they don't talk to you, and that's just all there is to it, man.
Yeah, they just kind of put you over there in the corner and ignore you.
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy, how you been tonight, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
You know what, man? We're doing good. We're playing a little music here, chilling out, and just getting ready for. This is kind of like a 2 week strand of leading up to the Night Owls car show and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I understand that you were one of the original founders of the Night Owls. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, I met Raul in 1990. I had my shop set up in Denver Specialty Center. Tom Albano gave me a space to work in out of his shop, and Raul walked in one day and buying some car parts and all like that, and he saw me back there, and he came back and introduced himself. And he says, I'm thinking about putting on a car show. He says, can you do trophies for that? I said, yeah, I think so. I can do that. And back then, all the trophies were hand engraved. There were no decals, no nothing.
Right.
So, and that's how that got started. That's how I met Raul.
You know, the little dash plaques you made for my Steel City car show, man. Everybody they really went over big after they found out what the story was. I had a lot of people saying, "Well, they're not really colorful," and I said, "Well, this one is really not supposed to be meant to be colorful, because the fact is that it was a tribute to my dad and the painting and all that I have at the house here,
Right.
and they all understood it. But man, after they heard the story, I had people coming up, hey, you got any more of those dash plaques? I was like, well, I didn't think he was really fond of it. He goes, oh no, man, I really like them. So I've probably got about maybe 25 of them left, but
Oh,
that's okay. I mean, I'm not worried about that a bit, and we're gonna do it again next year. So we're gonna get a hold of you, and we're gonna keep on going with them dash plaques and all that.
well, we'll put lots of color in it next year.
Yeah, we will. We'll make it. We'll make it. I'm gonna just let your creative juices flow. You know what I mean?
Oh, that can cause trouble,
Oh well, that's okay, man. Just knowing me can get you in trouble. So I mean, we're doomed. We're just doomed. That's all there is to it.
I don't know. I've always heard nothing but good about you, and I love that song you did for Rhodey.
Oh,
That is
thank you.
just really cool. So,
He, he's a good guy, man. The first time I met him was over at the car show on Shenango, and I heard that he was in at the show, and I was like, "Where's he at? Where's he at?" And the guy goes, "There he is. He's getting ready to leave." I chased him down, and I ran up to the car, and I was like, "Rhodey, my name's Roller, and I'm here to, I want to get something done." And he's like, "Yeah, just come by the shop," and he just kept on driving. I was like, "Well,
oh,
damn, shit." But he was in a mode. He was in transportation mode. But we
yeah,
have
that's
become good friends. I've been over there with Raul and hung out at the shop, and
mhm.
I've gotten a lot of stuff done with him, and a couple pedal cars, and some stuff on my truck and stuff. And he's just an amazing man. He really is. I love to hear the stories. And he told me the other day at a car show, he said, I just love hanging out with the young kids. And I said, well, why is that? And he goes, because they're so interesting. He said, there's just some of them that just really know their stuff. And he said, there's a lot of them that don't know a damn thing. He said,
And that's a fact.
yeah,
Rhodey's one of those guys that you're honored to call a friend.
yeah.
He's multi-talented. I mean, he's a cabinet maker as well as a pinstriper. I mean, his cabinet making is incredible. He did all the cabinets in his kitchen. I mean,
Wow.
the guy is just absolutely incredible, and he's getting friendlier as he gets older.
I think so. And
Yeah,
that's what I've had several people tell me that.
yeah, he was kind of in his younger days. He was a little grouchy sometimes. I don't know what the deal was, but he was always nice to me, and I've been friends with him since the early '90s. I met him through Tommy down there at Denver Specialty Center, and he used to come in all the time. And I cherish his friendship. He's a very great guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he really is, man. Got Buzz Coronas in here. What's up, my brother from another mother? I don't know if you heard the episode with me and Buzz. I think it's going to go down in history as one of the craziest ones I've ever done in my life, man. We had
Yeah,
such a good time with that show, man. So if you ever get a chance, go over and listen to it off of YouTube, man. It was fun. But Buzz,
I will.
I have a couple of those dash plaques for you, man. So and he said Jerry's awesome. He said see you at the show. So
Yeah, pretty much everything Buzz does goes down in history.
it's he's a legend in his own mind. He really
Yeah,
is. You-
that's exactly right.
yeah, we had some fun that night for sure. But not only were you a founder and stuff, but you're a contributing designer and artist, and produced many amazing trophies, of course. Tell us a little bit about steel tattoos and what it's all about.
Okay. Well, I started Steel Tattoos in 1979, and I started out as a hobby in 1973 when I got out of the Navy.
Uh huh.
And just doing it as a hobby, I worked for Penny's driving truck and worked for Coors for a little while and kind of bounced around and all like that and went through marriage and all that. But in 1979, I established Steel Tattoos, and I got into the motorcycle industry through Ron Lowe and Tommy Summers up in Minnesota, and Vinny at Rocky Mountain Harley. They kind of introduced me into the motorcycle engraving, and I just went crazy and kept on going and got out of the truck and decided to see if I could be an artist. And I'm still doing it 47 years later. And I used to do trophies that were all completely hand engraved.
Uh huh.
And Then I color it with Sharpies pens and stuff. They were pretty cool. Very time consuming. Each trophy took me over an hour to do.
Wow.
And so as time went on and stuff like that, and costs went up and everything, you want to keep a good product and not raise the prices. And so that's where the decals and that kind of stuff comes in.
Yeah.
As far as artwork for night owls go, I do the club work, minor stuff that Raul needs done. Steve does all the T-shirts, and he does the screen print type T-shirts, and he's a fantastic artist, and he studied under Daryl Mayhab, and then of course Brian does all the T-shirts, and those guys have all been in there since day one, and the other artwork I do is just, like if he needs a flyer done or something like that, or a special announcement, or just kind of like the minor stuff for the club.
Right.
And that's what I do. And then I'm still doing the trophies. We've changed the trophies a little bit. We're doing a 3D print with an owl on the top of this piston. Then I do the decals on the bottom and that kind of stuff. And I design all that. Then we do some specialty plaques, which I still do. But and so the trophies have changed a little bit over the years. It's been a long time.
So, as a trophy maker, plaque maker, and stuff, what do you feel works better to give away for a first place, second place, third place? Would it be a trophy, a plaque? I did these 3D printed spark plugs this year, and first place was my logo on the spark plug, and then they light up, and then second place was Seppi's, and so on. What do you feel is a better trophy that people really want more? Do they like plaques? Do they like something custom built? What do they like?
I think it depends on the person. A lot of people like the plaques because you can put a lot of them on the wall.
Right.
Stand-up trophies, you have to have a place to put them, a table or whatever, and they take up a lot of room, So it kind of depends on the person's preference. I think both of them are equally good to give away. We gave away plaques for all the years until I think 2 or 3 years ago. Steve started doing the 3D stuff, which I think is great. We need to stay up with the times, and Steve does an excellent job of the 3D printing and stuff. And yet we still give away some plaques too for Lifetime Achievement Awards and special interests and also in appreciation awards. And those are plaques. And those are good for that because we, a lot of times like the city of Sheridan and the police department and all like that, they get a plaque every year. So if we did stand-up trophies, they'd start running out of room. So the plaques work real good there. But I think both of them are initially fine. I think a lot of people like the stand-up ones. A lot of people like the plaques, but we give away both. So we're covering both bases.
Right. Now, as an artist yourself, what do you feel about AI and stuff coming around? Because some of the stuff that AI makes anymore is, I can draw a stick figure, and when it's done, it looks like a crumpled mess. I don't have any idea, what it even is. But so for my end of it, the AI is a great tool for me. But how do you feel about AI with somebody like yourself that's got a lot of creativity in them?
Yeah, as an artist goes, I don't like it. I think it's already put a lot of automotive illustrators and a lot of illustrators, period, out of business, or else they either have to learn how to use AI, which isn't difficult. But these people are creative. They like to use their hands, and they don't like to talk to a machine and say, "This is what I want." They like to create that. So I really don't like AI as far as the industry is graphic art and that kind of stuff. I think it is a great tool. My sister, she knows nothing about computers, and she started a business, and she put together a dynamite website, just by using AI, which I think is a real good thing for AI. But as far as the artist goes, I think it's a bad thing.
Right.
I don't like it.
Well, and there's a lot I do on the show. The show is combined with music and a little bit of everything, and I've had some artists on that are singers and stuff, and they're talking the same way. What takes a normal guy back, so let's just say 10 years ago, to put out an album, it took him a month or maybe longer with long hour days in the studio and stuff. And I did my one of my albums. It's called Black Tie Soul. I did that in a week, maybe a week and a half, and I never spent any time in no recording studio or had any bands or anything like that. So I mean, it was fine for me, but it just I can see where even the singers and stuff are really not really fond of it.
Yeah, I agree. I've heard that too. Well, you can do. I mean, I've even seen some laser stuff um, controlled or operated by AI that does gun engraving that is actually pretty decent.
Uh-huh.
Usually, laser engraving's not very good because it's burnt. It's not cut, so it doesn't have a shiny finish like what my cuts are.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, there's nothing that AI is not going to be able to do. It doesn't matter what you do in life, it can do it.
Right.
And so if you're a creative person, it's pretty much of a bummer, because I mean, you just sit down, like I sit down at the vise and start engraving and stuff, and that's where my purpose in life is,
Right.
And these people that don't have a talent, but they want something, all they have to do is load something into the computer and watch the computer do it.
Right.
That's not creativity to me.
Yeah. No, it's not. I mean, it's just, it's maybe it's the easy way of getting out. Here I am, the one I'm using it, but it's a way of getting out of it the easy way. But I'm
Well,
just
it's
not.
modern technology.
I'm not talented. I don't have that talent. I mean, I really don't. So, for me, when I sit back and I make something, I look at it. I'm like, damn, I'm really proud of that. And then
Yeah.
you show it to somebody like yourself, and they're like, well, it's okay, but
No, I think
and I
it's
can
a
see
good thing.
I can see the disappointment that you're like, well, I've taken a long time, and I know you're saying it's a good thing, but it's just I can see where you're coming from more than you think I do, and
Yeah.
that's something that's kind of a good thing on my end, as one that uses it a lot.
Well, we're going to have to accept technology.
This
I
is
mean, the
true.
creative people are going to have to accept it. I mean, there's nothing we can do to change it. So work with it. And
Right.
what I think is the only alternative for a creative person like myself or a graphic artist or automotive artist, cartoonist, all those people is to work with AI instead
Right.
of against it. If you work against it, then you're going to start having problems of hatred and depression and like that, and your creativity is going to go down the tubes.
This is true.
So the most logical thing for me to do is work with it,
Right.
and accept it because we're not going to change it. It's here to stay,
No, we're not.
and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So
That's the
you know,
truth. Even with my music that I started, when I first started making music, um, it just wasn't. I mean, it was okay, but the songs weren't great. And then I threw myself into learning production.
hmm
I threw myself into learning what different chords, different instrumentation, and different things blending together. That this piece of instrumentation goes with this one really well, and I learned that in a lot of my country CDs that and I've always known about a Hammond B3 organ. It has a unique sound, and
hmm
it really goes good with a pedal steel and a 12-string guitar, and so I mean I learned how to put that production together with learning beats per minute
hmm
and different things like that, quarter times, and I took the initiative to learn that, and my music just got a lot better after I learned. And so I think that you as an artist have kind of an edge over the AI because you tell the AI, okay, I want you to draw me a mountain scenery. Okay, it draws you a mountain scenery. But in your mind, you know that you want certain details in that mountain scenery. Well, you have to instruct AI how to do that.
hmm
And that's your creativity teaching AI, I guess, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with that. The thing about AI is it's too perfect.
It
That's the
is.
that's the thing about AI. I can spot it in an instant. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
And the thing that's going to be good about the people that still do it by hand, that engrave by hand, that draw by hand, and all like that, it's not perfect, and and that's what gives it character.
Yeah.
And AI doesn't have character. It's
Yeah.
just perfect. And I don't think that hand engraving or hand artwork or anything like that is ever going to go completely away, because people desire unperfect stuff.
This is true.
You know,
It is
and
very
because
true.
it gives it character. It's not perfect.
Right.
And so, but I think there's room in this world for both of them. And it's going to have to be, because AI is here to stay.
Yeah. Well,
So
it is. It ain't going nowhere, and it's going to get. I mean, pretty soon. I'm kind of afraid of what some of this new technology is doing, like with these robots and stuff, because
oh,
they had a show on TV here a while back about these robots, and
mhm.
these robots are learning stuff, and that's what's scary, because you've seen the shows like. Terminator and all that stuff, where these things,
iRobot. Hmm.
iRobot and all that stuff, and boy, I tell you what, these things start learning things. Are we going to be able to stop them? That's the problem. It's scary. You just watch these shows and you never think it's possible, and all of a sudden here it is.
Yep, they were showing us what's going to happen in the future way back then.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. That's exactly what they were doing for sure.
Mhm.
And it's kind of eerie how that's Total Recall, different things like that. I mean,
Exactly. Hmm.
is our world going to be like that? You just never know. I guess who knows.
It's going that way.
Well, look at okay, for instance, like in Total Recall, the cabs that drive themselves. In Total Recall, they called them handicaps, and
Yep,
they had a little guy in there. That's the only thing that was different. But now we got we got cars that
drives into.
drive
Hmm.
themselves, and here they want to make big semi trucks and stuff do that. I mean, I think
I
that's a
think they
little
already did that.
yeah, it's a little scary.
Yeah, it
You
is very scary.
have a semi running down the road with nobody in it piloting it. What happens like the little cars when they get stuck in an intersection and they don't know what to do? I mean, you got
Yep,
all these semis on a truck on a highway, and it's a snowy mess. What's going to happen? I mean, I don't know.
it's called
Sometimes
a disaster.
yeah, I think we're our worst enemies sometimes. You know what I mean?
I think you're right. But
I really
going
do.
back to your music, I think that you went through a learning curve and you taught yourself, and
Yes.
so you didn't rely totally on AI. I've listened to your music and it's fantastic.
Well, thank you. I
And
appreciate
I've
that.
watched I've watched these people on videos and stuff like that. I don't know what the machine's called, where they put a beat into it
Yeah.
and then they sing into, and they save that, and then they sing into it and they save that,
Yeah.
and they go on, and then they finally get on one instrument, or they sing, and they put all this together. And that to me is amazing,
Yes.
and that's using modern technology. I don't know if that's AI or what that is. It's been around for a long time,
Right.
but it sounds like kind of what you did was learning the different instruments and what they do, and what they create, and like that. And I admire what you did, because you did what I'm self-taught. I've never gone to an art class, and I've never taken a course in engraving.
Uh-huh.
I'm completely self-taught, just like you in music.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliments and stuff. And I mean, it's just something. I feel that it's if you have a passion for it, you can only get better. And it looks like that's exactly what you've done with the engraving now. I mean, because you're nationally known. What are you nationally known? What are some of your pieces that you're nationally known for?
Oh, some of the motorcycles I did one bike when I first started out, when Ron Lowe had Saks Fifth. A gentleman named Don Conley had a shovel head, and it was called Ecstasy, and that was the first full custom bike that I engraved. And it's out in California in a private collection now.
Uh-huh.
Don died quite a few years ago, and all his stuff kind of went away. But I worked with a lot of the builders and stuff in ISCA of the World of Wheels, and there was one bike called Chicago that I engraved that was a Grand National Champion 4 years in a row. They couldn't beat it, and they finally said, "You can't compete anymore." So,
Yeah.
but most of those, and then I don't know if there's any particular piece that I'm so-called famous for. It's just I've done a lot of engraving on a lot of people's bikes and cars. I've done a lot of cars too. So
Right. We had some bikes at my show The gentleman's name is Beto. Do you know him at all?
Raul told me about him. Yeah,
Uh,
and he had like 4 bikes there or
oh,
something.
I'm telling you what now, they were masterpieces, and I've never seen any of your work. Okay, so I don't know, but these were beautiful. I mean, I they come rolling up, and I went over and looked at them, and I went up and finally found Beto, and I just told him, I said, I so much apologize for not thinking about having bikes here because their
Mhm.
bikes were just outrageous. I mean, they were beautiful. I mean, they weren't gaudy, you know, because sometimes you can go overboard with anything. You
Oh,
can go overboard, you know. I'll make a song every once in a while, and I'll tell you know it's got way too much of this in there, and I got to take it out because it makes you sick. You're like, I don't want to hear that no more in the song, you know.
right.
But you know, Beto's work, whoever did it, really did a good job. Very classy. The colors, the chrome, everything complemented each other. I had a friend of mine named Scott Goodyear, and he was one of the judges, and he was walking around. And Scott's a big cowboy guy. I mean, and he knows his stuff about cars and stuff and classic stuff. And he was just totally amazed at the bikes. He was just like, I
Mhm.
can't believe the way that these bikes looked.
Some of them bikes are worth $150,000. I mean, they put a lot of money into them,
Right.
and it's just, and some of them get a little too crazy with the engraving. There's a couple that's lowrider engraving, and they
Yeah.
cover everything,
Yeah.
and there's a guy out of Yuma, Arizona that does it, guy in California, and a guy in Texas that are known for doing that real heavy full coverage. I don't particularly care for that much coverage because I think it's too much.
Uh huh.
I usually, with my customers, I recommend half to, if you really want heavy coverage, maybe 2/3.
Uh huh.
I don't ever recommend full coverage, yet I will do it if they want it. It's a good paycheck for me, but it's
Sure.
not, as far as creativity goes, I don't particularly care for the look. I like to complement the bike with a little bit of engraving, like pinstriping or nice graphics. Like you just said, you can get way overboard. You can put too much paint on it, too much graphic,
Yeah.
too much pinstripe, and then you can't see the vehicle. You
Exactly.
know,
You said it. You said it so spot on. You just you can't see the forest for the trees because of what everything's there. You're just like, oh my God,
there's
overload.
too
You
much to
know?
look at.
Yeah, a way much too much overload. You know, you're
Hmm.
exactly right. But so, just a normal. Say I was to bring you just a motorcycle, and I tell you, okay, I want you to engrave. I know that it depends on how much engraving I want, but what are you looking at with just maybe let's just say a light custom engraving on a Harley? You know.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a package that I offer people for that. Lower legs, something around the headlight. A lot of them have visors or else the headlight bucket.
Right.
The levers of the mirrors, something on the gas tank, either the gas cap, fuel cover, or something like that, air cleaner, horn cover, cam cover, transmission cover, primary and derby cover, and then something on the back, like the Softail has fender struts. I suggest those.
Uh-huh.
If it's a dresser or something like that, there's things on the bags that we engrave,
Uh-huh.
and I do a package for that for $2,200.
Uh-huh. Now, what does it
And
take? How long does it take to do something like that? How long do you have the person's bike for?
about 3 weeks.
About three. Well, that's faster than I thought. I thought it would be
Yeah,
at least a couple months.
that's how much time it would take me to cut those parts. I would have to, have all my orders out of the way. They might have to wait a little while before I could get to it.
Right.
Like right now, I'm booked out about a month and a half.
Uh-huh.
And but as soon as I had the parts and my tables were clear, I would have that done in 2.5 to 3 weeks usually. And if the interruptions weren't too bad, maybe less than that.
Right.
But I turn it around fairly quick, and that would be about half to 2/3 coverage on those parts.
Right. Now, you don't have them bring the whole bike in. You have them dismantle and bring the parts in, correct?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
parts have to be off the bike, completely disassembled, because everything goes into what's called a jeweler's block.
Uh-huh.
It's a vise that I put the parts in so I can engrave. That's a vise that the engravers use. It actually was designed for people that work on watches. Is what it
Uh-huh.
was originally for.
Uh-huh.
But it's a great big ball. with a vise on the top, and it weighs about 45 to 50 pounds.
Wow. Just no movement out of it though, correct?
Well, it's a ball, so you have it in a cup and you can move it all over the place,
Uh-huh.
and then the top spins. And
Wow.
then it has vice jaws there that hold the piece. And then that way you can, like if you're working on a gun barrel or something like that, you can move the vise to where you're on dead center on the piece
Uh-huh.
while you're working it, instead of having to work around it.
Wow.
You see.
So during COVID, I built some three-wheel trikes, bicycles. I was buying these bike kits out of, they were Japanese bikes, and
Hmm.
I would take and do a full custom on. Like one, I made a bike, and it had it had a pedal car in the back, and it was like a hauler, but it was themed after Moon Eyes. And so I did stuff like that, But what I'm getting at is when I was building those bikes, and it started to come to life, and you know what I mean by starting to come to life.
Hmm.
uh do you get that feeling? I mean, I used to get that feeling like, oh my god, I'm so excited, this one's going to turn out beautiful, and it's just a feeling that I got in my body, and I was like, so excited that I was creating this pedal bike. Do you get that feeling?
Every day,
Wow,
every day for the last 47 years.
that's
When
awesome.
I develop something unique or different, and one of the things that I developed was tools to engrave through chrome.
Uh-huh.
And they say you can't do it. And I said, well, I've been doing it for 25 years. And the majority of my stuff that's on Facebook is engraved through chrome. And then I black fill it. So it looks different than the traditional engraving that they do, because they strip all the chrome off down to base metal, engrave it, and then replate it. And so it's shiny and sparkly and all that kind of stuff, and looks cool, but there's no definition in the design.
Yes,
And
exactly.
it's to where mine, you can see the design all the way across the parking lot.
Well, and see, that's where my mind was going when you said how they were doing that. You're explaining that process because that chrome fills in a lot of your work. I mean, it takes out the definition, and that's so true.
Well, it doesn't necessarily take out the definition. If they do it right, and they don't, the reason I came up with engraving through chrome, I had a friend named Jim that worked for Drag Specialties, and he kept on sending me parts that were chromed, and he wanted like his daughter's name on the gas fuel tank or the fuel door. And I said, Jim, I can't cut through chrome, it peels. And he just says, just figure it out, Jer. That's how Jim was. He's a cool guy. He's just he's a biker. He's a cool guy.
Uh-huh.
And so by accident, one day I picked up, I grabbed the wrong tool. I grabbed a tool that I had designed to use on very, very hard steel, like 440 stainless and that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I designed it so it wouldn't break as often, because it's just real hard. I grabbed that and I said, well, I'll give this a shot. So I started engraving it and nothing peeled. And I said, well, this must be different chrome or something. So anyhow, I engraved the whole name, and I didn't have any issues at all. And so I looked at the tool and I said, well, I got the wrong tool. And so I went into developing a tool, and this was in 2000 when I did this. And so I've been engraving through chrome for 26 years. And so I developed a whole line of tools that I engrave through chrome with. Now I can have issues. If it's bad chrome and they did it wrong or contamination, it'll peel.
Right.
But if it's Harley chrome, I've never had any Harley chrome peel. And so, yeah, that excites me that I'm able to do something like that. And then I also, when the motorcycle industry changed and went from, custom choppers and stuff like that in the 70s and 80s,
Uh-huh.
in the 80s, bikes took a transition to billet bikes. And that's what we call them. We just call them billet bikes. There was no graphic on it. They were all billet aluminum, real clean bikes, no engraving, no nothing. And so I had to figure out a way to make a living. And so I came up with a process of doing full color engravings, pictures of cars and stuff like that. And then I used vinyl to put the color in instead of paint. Me and paint don't get along.
Uh-huh.
So I put it with vinyl and I detail it out. Raul's got a number of pictures that I did for him. And some other members in the club, I've done a lot of that for too. And then in the 90s, or about 2000, here came engraving back again. It got all popular again, and so here I am. It's just, evolution. It comes back around,
Sure it
So,
does. Sure
but
it
that
does.
feeling that you're talking about, yeah, every day that I'm in the shop, and it goes the other way too. If I mess up,
Yeah.
I'm depressed. I'm going, oh man, you
Yes.
really messed up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You know,
You are
it's
so
like you
right.
hitting the wrong note or something.
Yeah, well, it's exactly right. I mean, I was building a lot of these uh, out of really cabinet quality wood, and then I was taking a lot of aluminum stripping and putting it in this wood and stuff, and really making some pretty neat little back ends off of these bikes that made them look more like a pickup truck. And I can remember one time I was working on one, and I just went and the aluminum bar slipped and it just took a big old gouge, and it was the prettiest piece of wood that I'd ever. I mean, I'll spend hours in a lumber store trying to find just the right grain, and trying to find the
Mhm.
right whatever how it's going to look when it was brought out after you stained it and doing all that stuff, and I gouged it and I ruined this piece of wood, and I was like, my God, what am I going to do? I said, I just totally trashed the look that I did. I just changed the whole design of the bike, and I made it like it was used. So I put other gouges in it and other this and all that. And when I gave it to the customer, he was like, I absolutely love it because you showed how it's been used, and not like it's just a trailer queen. He called it a trailer queen, and I was like,
Mhm.
so my mess up come out to be exactly what the customer was looking for, and it was kind of fun that way, and it really did look good after I had everything sanded and polished up and stuff. It really come out pretty nice. It really did. So
Well, that's a sign of a true craftsman. They rate people. How good are you at what you do? It's not
uh
how good you are at what you do. How good are you at fixing it when you mess up?
yeah, exactly. Well, I,
And
I
that's a sign of a craftsman is how you can fix one of your mistakes.
Right. Well, I appreciate that because I did fix it by just putting more wood chips in it and stuff like that, but it did come out good. But I mean, I like going to antique stores. Like all my bikes had headlights and tail lights and stuff like that, and the 9-volt battery, they were all powered off a 9-volt battery, and you
Mhm.
just leaving that 9-volt battery out in the open, it looked terrible. So I
Mhm.
was in at an antique store and I found a bunch of these old cans that looked like a coffee can,
Okay.
and I bought them all. And the 9-volt battery fit perfect in them. It didn't rattle around, and I would stuff a little bit of rubber on each side to keep it really taut. And
Mhm.
it had a lid, and the wires come out, and it complemented all the builds. It was really cool, man. I just love trying to find that kind of stuff to make it really work. And the first bike I built, my wife come down that day, and here we can't go do nothing. And she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making bicycles. I'm going to start selling them." She goes, "You're going to do what?" And I said, "Yeah." Well, how much did that cost? I said, "Don't worry. Let me just try this." And so I did. And when the guy was driving up the road with the bike in the back, and I had the $100 bills in my hand, she was like, only you. I cannot believe you took something that was just a piece of junk, and it was. It was an old three-wheeler that I had bought at a yard sale, and
Mhm.
and I turned it into. I put like these real highly spoked wheels on it, and different things like that. And when it was done, she come out to the garage and she was just like, "My God, you took that old bike and that's it right now." And I was like, that's just something I like to do, Mama. That's just the way it is.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that feeling is such a good feeling. Is I guess is what I'm getting at. So I'm
it's
glad
a
it's just.
rush.
Yes, it is. Boy, I was just getting ready to say that, and it is a rush. And then when other people start really liking your stuff, they're like, that even makes you feel better.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, but you have to take the criticisms as
Yes.
well. There's plenty of that going on out there too,
Oh,
and
guaranteed.
you have to take all that with a grain of salt. And what I do with that is I did my best. If you don't like it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like it, or my customer likes it. So, and that's as far as it goes with me. I don't dwell on it, and because that all that does is create problems the next day when I go in there looking for that rush. You
Yeah.
know,
That's the truth.
so
That's the truth. So what do you like doing better? Do you like doing guns? Do you like doing bikes? What's your favorite?
I like all of them. The bikes and stuff is very large engraving. I mean, I've done scroll work that's a foot and a half in diameter.
Oh, wow.
For some of these lowrider things, and that's absurd. I mean, that's so big, it's unreal. And I mean, all of it's a challenge. I like both of them. I mean, both of them are a different kind of challenge. I started out on guns and knives, and they can get real tedious because it's so tiny.
Sure.
For me. And on motorcycle parts, the only thing that really kind of gets to be tedious is the fact that it's very big and hard to hold. Guns are easy because they're just real small, and except for rifles, you have to kind of deal with weight on rifles and stuff. Motorcycle parts and stuff, you have to deal with a lot of weight that hangs out and over the side of the vise and that kind of stuff. So I like both of them. I like doing pictures and stuff too. I do a lot of what I call hanging decorations and wind chimes and that kind of stuff. So that keeps the juices flowing, and I don't get bored on one or the other. So to answer the question, I like them all.
So if somebody's out there and let's just say they have a motorcycle and after listening to this program, they want to have you do something, how do they get a hold of you?
I have a website, steeltattoos.net.
Okay.
And I'm also on Facebook, Steel Tattoos it's Facebook//Steel Tattoos.
Okay.
There's about 1,000 pictures on there.
Wow.
And then, of course, they can call me, which is 720-971-2120.
Wow. Well, that's cool, man. Well, I tell you what, we need to take a break right fast because I got to pay a couple of bills right fast, and then
I hear you.
We'll get right back with the show. So if you'll hang on, we'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, you bet.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Hold on. We'll be right back, guys. Here with a little bit more Pedal to Metal, Motors and Music.
You're listening to Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music, where the engines are loud and the music hits just as hard. Classic cars, hot rods, monster trucks, and the stories behind the builds, mixed with the music that fuels the ride. From the show field to the arena floor, we bring you the horsepower and the center to match. Stick around, we got more coming your way. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, cool cats and chrome lovers! Get ready for horsepower, hot rods, and summer fun at the Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run! Cruise on out Saturday, July 11th, 2026, from 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night at Sheridan Community Park, 3325 West Oxford Avenue in Sheridan, Colorado. Check out classic rides, custom builds, amazing food trucks, and that sweet sound of engines rolling through a summer evening. Music all night long from Southern Colorado's legendary DJ Buzz Corona. And don't miss the live auction, featuring automotive memorabilia, collectibles, and surprises every car lover's gonna want. Bring your friends, bring the family, and enjoy one incredible night of cars, music, food, and fun. Stay in the loop. Follow Night Owl Hot Rods on Facebook. The Night Owl Hot Rods Fiesta Fun Run, where the classics roll and the good times never stall.
Folks, auction season is here. And when it comes time to sell your equipment, livestock, estate items, or complete farm dispersal, you need an auction company you can trust. That's where the Holsworth Auction Company comes in. Serving Colorado and surrounding communities with honest service, hard work, and hometown values. Whether you're planning a farm auction, ranch dispersal, estate sale, livestock sale, or equipment reduction, the Holsworth Auction Company has the experience to help get the job done right. And now with online internet bidding available, buyers can participate from just about anywhere, helping bring more attention to your sale and stronger bidding opportunities. Community-minded, professional, dependable. That's the Holsworth difference. Give Ken Holsworth a call today at 970-380-5305 Or call John Clatworthy at 970-768-7500. Or visit them online at theholsworthauctioncompany.com. The Holsworth Auction Company, LLC, where integrity still matters. Are you looking for something to jumpstart your podcast or your YouTube intro? Well, if you are, we've got some pretty great news. Now you can get that professional sound just like the big-time productions you hear on the radio. That's right, clean, crisp, powerful audio that grabs attention from the very first second. We help folks just like you bring their content to life. Whether you're launching a podcast, building a YouTube channel, or starting that next big thing on TikTok. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. If your audio doesn't sound right, people tune out. That's where we come in. From intros and voiceovers to full production sound, we'll take what you've got and elevate it to the next level. So if you're serious about sounding like a pro, it's time to step it up. Check out a few samples below and hear the difference for yourself. And when you're ready to get started, contact Roller at jeffrichards327@gmail.com or TexasRich at texasrich@c10americamagazine.com. Your audience is listening. Make sure you sound your best. And now, we return to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
All right, guys, we're back right here. We're talking to Jeremy Potts right here, the man, the myth, and the legend of engraving. Let's get back to the Night Owls, okay? We've talked, and I really want to, and Raul, I want you to listen to this. Hello, Steve Becker. I really want to come by your shop and check out some of your work if you would allow me to do that sometime.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome anytime.
I appreciate that.
I have an office suite. I work out of an office building, so I don't have anything fancy. I don't need anything fancy, but got a lot of artwork on the wall. Anybody that wants to stop by and say hi, everybody's welcome.
Well, I appreciate that because I definitely I'm interested in all kinds of different facets of the automobile business and in the automobile world. So, and that's just a big part of it. And I would really like to see that someday. And so thank you very much. So Raul, I'm going to hold you to that, brother. You're going to have to take me by one day, and I'll even buy a taco or two. Okay. And if Little Rich wants to come or anybody else wants to come, we'll go ahead and buy lunch. We'll just have lunch on Roller. That's what we'll do. And we'll go
We'll just have a party.
There you go. Hey, that's partay. Maybe we get buzzed to spin the hits. Wiki. Hello, Timmy. But let's talk about the Night Owls. Let's really, what do people expect to see at the Night Owls car show?
Well, I think it's one of the best car shows in the Front Range. And we kind of have the philosophy, if you think it's cool, I mean, if it's a beat up old Volkswagen or something like that, but if it's your pride and joy, bring it to the show. It doesn't matter to us. But if it's $150,000 or $200,000 hot rod, bring it to the show.
Right.
Everybody's welcome. And I think what people expect to see at our show is good quality cars. And whether it's a daily driver or a grocery getter or $150,000, $200,000 hot rod.
Right. So what are some of the cars that have amazed you throughout? Now, how many years has this been for the Night Owls?
Well, the first shows we had was in 1990.
Okay.
When Raul first came to me and asked me to do trophies, and we had 2 shows down on Larimer in front of La Popular, which is now Raquelitas, which is the factory that Raul owns.
Right.
And we had a fantastic turnout. I mean, it was just incredible. Neither one of us, I'm looking at Raul and he's looking at me and we're going, oh, how'd this happen? And Raul discovered that he was just a natural car promoter. he could promote shows.
Uh-huh.
And so we had a couple of shows there, and then we went down south to a strip mall down there, and there was a Mexican restaurant called Iguanas, and it had a great big huge parking lot. And so we set up there for a couple of years, and again we just a tremendous turnout. We're 200 cars in that parking lot or more. I can't remember the count exactly. And then, Raul's a promoter, so bigger is better. So he contacted Chatfield Dam, and they had stipulations. They said, yeah, you can have it here, but it has to be before Mother's Day or after Labor Day.
Uh-huh.
During the summer, you can't have a car show here. So we put it in the first week in May, and which is kind of iffy with weather, but we lucked out most of the time. We had a couple of snowstorms, but we had at least 350 cars on a consistent basis every year. And then the last show we had there was 450 cars.
Wow.
And what's incredible about that is the 9 original members of Night Owl Hot Rod put that whole show on.
Wow.
And we set up a stage for the auction and the band. And this stage wasn't little. This thing was huge. And what was really unique about the whole thing was Marty, which is Raul's wife, she not only fed the crew, she fed everybody at the show.
Oh, wow.
And she cooked a Mexican feast for 1,000 people.
Oh, wow.
And she did that the whole time we were at Chatfield.
Uh-huh.
And the show got kind of a reputation of, you got to go to the show because the food's great.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, Mari her food is genuine Mexican food, and it's delicious.
Uh-huh.
And so, I mean, most people would bail out and give you hot dogs and hamburgers, but not her.
Right.
And so then in 2002, Raul decided we needed to take a break, regroup, try to make this show better and all like that. Time kind of got away from us a little bit, and can't remember exactly how many years it was, but then one day Raul calls me up and he goes, we got to do the Fiesta run again. You on board? And I go, yeah. And that's when little Richie got on board as the show director.
Uh-huh.
And we had it at South Platte, or the Platte River Drive bar, which is a great venue, but it's not big enough.
Right.
The word got out that the Fiesta run was back, and we packed the place. And so I don't know who had the connections or anything like that, but we ended up going over to Sheridan Park. And the thing about Richie is that he is so meticulous and organized that I've been involved in car shows for over 30 years, and I've done hundreds and hundreds of car shows with their awards and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And our car show runs so smooth because of Richie's management of people have a job to do. They do that job. We don't have no hiccups. I mean, there's never a problem with our shows.
Right.
And if there is, it's a little hiccup that's fixed real fast.
Right.
And I want to pat Richie on the back for that, because he is one of the best show managers I've ever seen in my life. And we just have such a great crew. We went from 9 guys to over 30 members now.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a whole bunch of volunteers that come in and help out.
Uh-huh.
It's friends of friends and all like this. And we all get along. We have a great time. And it's a fiesta, not only for the people that come to the show, but for the members as well.
Right.
And so we've been at the park. I'm not sure. I think 5 years, maybe 6. I'm not sure about how many years we've been there. And but that's pretty much the history of the Night Owl Hot Rod run. Where it started, how far it went, and how many shows we've always had a great turnout. We've always treated our participants with class and respect, and I think that's important.
Right. So them making me park way in the back is behind the dumpsters is still a pretty cool deal.
We'd probably move the dumpster for you if you got upset.
I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. No, I have been invited for the last 2 or 3 years by my buddy Mark Lund, who's the auctioneer there, and me and Mark we work together during the week auctioning cars off, and
Okay.
so he's always told me, you got to come to this show. You got to come to the show. Well, I forget to put it in the books, and then all of a sudden somebody call and say, "Hey, I need you to do that," and I do it, and then Mark would say, "Hey, are you going today?" And I'm like, "Going where?" And he's
Mm.
like, "Today's the day for the night owls." I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry, I've booked something else." So I met Raul at ACC last year, and I didn't even know who Raul was, and
Mhm.
he had the panel out there, and I fell in love with this panel. I really did. I mean, this panel and me were just like I had this instant love affair going on, And
Uh-huh.
anyway, so I post the video on the site, and Mark calls me up later that night. He goes, "That's the dude," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I
Mhm.
don't know what you're talking about. Are you drinking, Mark, or what are you doing? He goes, "No, that's the dude, man. That's the dude that has the Night Owl's card. That's Raul." And I was like, "Oh, it makes sense now." And,
Yeah.
I told him, I said, and I made Raul a promise. I said, "I'll be at the show this year." And and he's helped me out so much. Everybody has. I mean, Richie, Buzz, everybody, man, they have done so much for me to help me to get to where I'm going today,
Right.
as far as with my podcast and stuff. From now on, if it's the 11th of every July, and that happens to fall on my wife's birthday, so that's a tough one for me. So I got to take and do something extra special a day or two before,
Mhm.
so I get to have her birthday where I can go to this
Hot
event.
rod run. Hmm.
So anyway, I'm going to be there, and we're going to help out with the auction. Mark and
Oh,
I are
great.
going to bring. We play off each other very well. Uh, Mark's a big jokester, and we have a good time. We really do, and we'll make it fun on our end, and we're going to try to raise as much money as we can for everybody, and just. I'll tell you a story about Mark Lund. We had a good friend who had an auction for his grade school, his daughter's grade school, and I made one of these bikes. Harley Davidson made a pedal bicycle back in the day with AMF, and not with AMF, with Huffy. And
Hmm.
these were little. You could get them in black or you could get them in red. And the red had chrome, and the black were all blacked out. And so I bought 5 or 6 of these little Harley bikes, and I would customize. I'd put Springer front ends on them. I'd put the small tires. Well, I made this one that was a drag bike, and it when I got done with this bike, it gave me that feeling like, oh man, I can't. This bike is too cool. And I've always loved bicycles. So anyway, we bring it to this auction, and Mark's there helping us, and the auction kicks off, and we get to my bicycle, and Mark's down on the floor, and I'm auctioneering, and then I tell everybody about it and created how it got created and what it was and different things like that. And we started the auction, and all of a sudden Mark starts going, "Yap, yap, 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 yap," and I thinking, wow, this bike has caught on. Everybody in this damn building wants this bike. And I said, "Okay, we're getting ready to sell it." I said, and Mark's got the money, and he turned around and he goes, "I don't have no money." I was like,
Hmm.
"What are you doing to me?" But that's just the evilness in Mark Lund. But we had such a fun time. We did. And, we turned around. The bike didn't sell, of course, which I hate him to this day for anyway, but I finally ended
Hmm.
up selling, and it brought more money and it's down in Oklahoma City now, so I don't care.
Oh,
But,
cool.
but we play off good off each other, and it's a lot of fun. So we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna have a good time at the auction. I promise you that.
Yeah, I've got a couple pieces in there I usually donate a couple pieces of artwork. Either a couple years I donated some engraved artwork. This year I just did some gallery prints.
Uh huh.
And yeah, I've engraved those bicycles. There's a whole group of people out there, the lowrider crowd that customizes bicycles, and
Uh
I've
huh.
engraved quite a few of them.
Uh huh.
And they're fun to engrave. They're different than the motorcycles. The pieces are lighter and smaller.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
so
guaranteed.
but they
Guaranteed.
look cool.
So we got some first time listeners on the show here, and they're listening in. How are you going to get these first time listeners to come to your show? What are you going to do to tell them about why they should come to the Night Owls auction and I mean car
Mm.
show?
Well, you got to like hot rods to start with.
Right.
And if you like hot rods, it's one of the best shows on the Front Range, and it's fun. There's lots to do there. It's a family deal, and it's in a park, so it's not like a lot of hot rod shows that are out there on the pavement. Gets real hot. It does get warm out there, but there's grass and there's a lot of trees, and the people are friendly. The people that run the show are extremely friendly. They'll help you out and that kind of stuff. I think you'll just have a really good time at this show, better than some other shows.
Well, that's good. Well, I tell you what, we're going to do everything we can to get everybody there and get everybody coming in. But, I just really, number one, I appreciate your friendship with helping me with the dash plaques. You,
Oh
you,
yeah,
you you did a great job with them. I want to thank you for that.
thank you.
You honored my dad's drawing very well, and I want you to start coming up with a design because this year, I'm going to find other people to sponsor and get their own trophies, but I'm always going to have the first place trophy. And so we got to come up with something, some kind of design on with something having to do with the Steel City car
Oh, I
show. So,
I can come up with something.
oh,
I'm gonna
I know you can. That's why I'm asking you to do that. And we got a lot of time to work on it, and I know you're a very, very busy man. So
Not really. I mean, after COVID, my business took a major hit,
did it
and it
really?
went down. Oh, it went down. It dropped 75%, and I still
Oh,
haven't
damn.
recovered.
That hurts.
And yeah, it does. I mean, I used to work 12 hours a day, seven
Wow.
days a week, because number one, I loved what I do,
Right.
and I still love what I do. But after COVID and all like that, people didn't have the money to spend on toys, and I'm in the toy business,
Yeah.
and so, but I'm 75 years old, and I took out my Social Security, which has, saved me more than once, and I still work. I work about 7 hours a day,
Uh huh.
and I'm still in there every day of the week just because I like to be there,
Right. Right.
and but no, I mean, um, I think a lot of the artists, I mean, even Rhodey for a long time, he took a big hit, and his business dropped way down too.
Uh huh.
So it's part of the deal, I mean, being an artist, it's up and down, So, I mean, I've gone through the point. For a while I was living out of my truck, but I was determined to make this work, So that's just part of being an artist, but I'm having fun and I'm paying my bills and like that, and I'm never too busy for somebody to come in my shop and talk.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's what makes you a great person, because that
Oh, thank you.
Raul has told me that when the first time I talked to him about it, he said, "You got to have Jerry do this, man. He's the best, and he'll take good care of you and everything." So uh, I'll send you the new logo that we're going to use that I have on all
Okay.
the T-shirts and stuff. And I'm not saying you have to follow that logo, but you can get a lot of good ideas out of that logo to deal with the Steel City town and
Hmm.
Pueblo and different things like that. So you can kind of feel where I'm coming from, how I want the trophy to kind of be. But
Hmm.
I want it to be a standout trophy. But then the year after when we do another one, you're going to have to better yourself because there ain't going to be the same trophy every year. It's
Oh,
gonna
I change
yeah,
every year.
yeah, it's going to be a trophy that that people or a plaque or whatever that people are going to want to put in their house and that
Mhm.
they're going to want to enjoy and show off and stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay,
I can take care of you.
I know you can, buddy. I do, and I really look forward to meet you in person. And I really thank you for being on the show tonight. I really do.
Well, thank you for the invitation. This was very fun and educational too. I learned a lot about you and like that. So I look forward to meeting you at the car show. And you first timers come out, you'll be blown away by this car show,
Guaranteed.
especially with Buzz on the mic. Oh, there's never a dull
Oh my
moment.
God! You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. You just
Yeah, you
never
have to
know.
be careful.
Yeah. Well, but I love him, man. I mean, we hit it off another one. We just hit off really, really well. And, he is going to be a part of my car show from now on. I mean, it's always, there's not going to be another Buzz Corona replacing him. I guarantee you that right
Yeah,
now, for sure.
there's only one Buzz.
Guaranteed. Thank God. I mean, thank God
Yeah,
that God broke the mold because
yeah.
I think two would be too much.
The world couldn't handle it.
Well, you have a fantastic night. I look forward to seeing you on the 11th. And if I can do anything for you, like if you got your Facebook deal and you would like to have me make you a commercial for your Facebook page, I would be honored to do that. And I can do it in any genre of music you want. I can make it however you want. So you let me know, and I'll hook you up. Okay?
All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you at the show then. Thank you for the invitation. This was fun.
Not a problem. Anytime, man. I thank you very much. Have a good night. Okay?
You too.
All right. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, guys. That's just the way it is, man. I mean, see, another person that I met with the Night Owls that I know that I'm with the right organization, that I know that I'm with the right kind of people, the kind of people that I like to associate with, the kind of people that I like to have on my show, the kind of people that I like to have my listeners listen to. And I want you guys to feel, that like Jerry was somebody you've known for a long time. And I think that this interview worked that way tonight. I really do. And I think it was just a fun night. So, we got to play that Night Owls Fiesta Fun Run song one more time here, and then we're going to play a little bit more music. If you'd like to stick around and listen to some of the music, we're going to be just playing some car stuff tonight. We're going to play Nothing That Triggers My Cousin Debbie and Her Allergies, because she's very allergic, and her eyes water a lot when I play some of my songs. So we'll be right back here. This song here is called Night Owl Fun Fest Run right here. We'll be back here in just a second.
Yo, from summer sun is singing, the weekend's finally here. Been counting down the days to my favorite time of year. Spent all winter wrenching every nut and every bolt. Now the paint's shining bright like a streak of lightning's bolt. Wax that chrome to perfection, every detail's looking right. Now we're headed down to Sheridan for another summer night. The rumble of those engines is music to my soul. There's only one destination where every hot rod rolls. It's a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run, where the chrome shines brighter than the setting sun. Come here, buzz, Corona spinning all the tunes, keeping everybody rocking underneath the moon. Come see George and Rowdy laying those lines down so true, bringing every hot rod dream to life for me and you. I worked all year to get my car ready for this show. The only one to go to is a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run. Yeah. Rows of deuces, tri-fives, custom sitting low, muscle cars and pickups, putting on the greatest show. Food trucks serving up your favorites. Come and grab a bite to eat, then bid on the live auction items. You might score a one-of-a-kind treat. Barbecue is cooking, laughter fills the summer air. Kids are running everywhere without a single care. Friends you haven't seen since last year's all around. Every handshake says, welcome back to the coolest show in town. It's a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run, where the chrome shines brighter than the setting sun. Come here, buzz, Corona spinning all the tunes, keeping everybody rocking underneath the moon. Come see George and Rhodey laying those lines down so true, bringing every hot rock dream to life for me and you. I've worked all year to get my car ready for this show. The only one to go to is a Night Owl Fiesta Fun Run. Yeah.
surprise his friends from miles around. There's not another car show with a better feeling found. And Buzz is rocking all the hits, the whole park singing along. George and Brody keep the good times rolling strong. Food trucks, live auction, chrome and friends beneath the stars. Everybody smiling while admiring all the cars. I've worked all year to get my car ready for this show. Now everybody knows the only one to go to, the only place to be, the Night Owl Fiesta Fun Ride.
There you go. But Buzz, I'll tell you what, if Timmy's going to be on the show, we have to hear the story of the Five Lassies for sure again. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Now, listen up. If you go to YouTube and you type in Pedal to the Metal podcast, you got to go listen to the Buzz Corona show. I mean, we had so much fun. My stomach hurt when we were done that night. I mean, you know, it was just such a good time, man. So if you get a chance, just go over it. Of course, I got all my shows are posted on YouTube, but go and listen to the Buzz Corona one. That's really a fun one. It really is here. I need this tune roller for the radio. Did you already send it to me? I will send it to you right after we're done, okay? I'll send that right to you, and I'll put it in MP3 format for you for sure. So, guys, as you're going around these car shows and you're talking to these people, you know, there's a story in every car at these shows. And it's up to you if you really just want to go look at cars or if you want to hear the stories about that person's car. And, you know, every car has a story, and that's what this song's about right here. Every car has a story right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Every time I go to a car show across this land, I love to hear the stories about the build and the man. Every car's a legend in somebody's mind, telling of a journey and a dream in time. Those old cars got stories they're willing to tell, from the day they were new to the years they fell. From taking kids to school to Sunday drives to back road runs and family rides. Yeah, every car's got a story to tell about the life it lived and the years it held. From the first turn of the key to the miles it rolled, there's a piece of someone in that steel and chrome. So if you got the time at a show one day, don't just walk by and drift away. Take a minute, listen close, and you'll see it ain't just a car, it's a memory. Some sat parked for years out behind a shed. Some were handed down when a loved one passed. Some were built with blood, sweat, and time. Some were saved when they were barely alive. There's a scratch on a door from a careless day, and a dent that never got fixed that way. But every mark's just part of the ride. Every flaw's got a story inside. Every car's got There's a piece of someone in that steel and chrome. So if you got the time at a show one day, don't just walk by and drift away. Take a minute, listen close, and you'll see it ain't just a car, it's a memory. If you can't hear it, just ask the man. He'll light right up and start to ramble on about the day he found it, the work he's done, and the miles he's chased beneath the sun. You'll see it in his eyes, hear it in his voice. That car ain't just metal, it was a choice, a piece of life he refused to lose, and a road he still gets to choose. Yeah, every car's got a story to tell about the life it lived and the years it held. From the first turn of the key to the miles it rolled, there's a piece of someone in that steel and chrome. So next time you're walking that road at a show, slow it down, don't be in a rush to go, 'cause behind every hood and every key, there's a lifetime of stories. Yeah, every car's got a story to tell. You just gotta listen or ask them well, and you'll find out more than you thought you'd see in a life on four wheels and memories. I remember back when I was just a young man, McDonald's burgers were 15 cents, my friend. Gas was 59 a gallon. Life felt so grand. Old cars lined up all across this land. You could buy a hot rod for a couple $100. 55 Chevys were the ones folks loved. Studebakers, Packards, Mercury sitting low, waiting on a dreamer to make them his own. Oh, memories, they never fade away. They ride with me more every day. Through the miles and the years gone by, still see them clear in my mind's eye. Yeah, time rolls on, but I still believe in the way it was and the way it used to be. No, I ain't forgot. No, I still know where all those old time memories go. Now I wonder where it all went wrong. Where'd all those old cars disappear to gone?
When you find one, it's rust and a frame, and the parts cost more than the whole thing came. Junkyards used to be a place to roam. Now they're picked clean or long gone. What used to sit waiting out in the sun now takes a lifetime just to build you one. Oh, memories, they never fade away. They ride with me more every day. Through the miles and the years gone by, still see them clear in my mind's eye. Yeah, time rolls on, but I still believe in the way it was and the way it used to be. No, I ain't forgotten, no, I still know where all those old time memories go. Yeah, we didn't have much, but we had it all. Friday nights and a back road call, engines running and the radio loud. Just a bunch of kids trying to make it proud. Now it's auctions, numbers, and prices high, but you can't buy back those younger days gone by. Oh, memories, they still call my name through every mile and every change, in every rusted frame I see. There's a piece of who I used to be. Yeah, time moves on, but deep inside, that young man still along for the ride. And I thank the Lord I got to know those old time memories I won't let go. Yeah, I remember when life moved slow, and every car had a soul to show. Now they're gone, but I still believe they're living on in these memories.
Memories right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors of Music. You know, if it wasn't for this fabulous country that we live in, man, we wouldn't have all these car shows. We wouldn't have these podcasts. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other and conversate and just, you know, just live life what we've just grown up and accustomed to. So I'm very, very proud of my country, man. So I made this song here the other day, and this is called America Stands 250 Years Strong. So we're going to play that for you right now. We'll play a couple of more, and then, well, we've still got some time. We'll probably run up until about 9 o'clock tonight. So let's just keep on going. But this here is called America Stands 250 Years Strong.
250 years ago, a handful of brave souls dared to dream. They stood for liberty. They stood for freedom. They stood for one another. Through sacrifice, courage, and faith, they built a nation unlike any the world had ever seen. Tonight, we honor those who came before us, those who serve today, and those who will carry old glory into tomorrow.
From Lexington's first call at dawn
to Yorktown's victory won. A dream was born upon this land beneath the rising sun. Through every trial, every storm, through every sacrifice, the torch of freedom carried on, paid for with precious lives. 250 years strong, still standing proud and free. From sea to shining sea we sing of what this land can be. Through every generation, the red, the white, the blue lives on. God bless the hearts that built this land, 250 years strong. At Gettysburg they held the line for freedom's sacred call, and through the smoke of history they gave their very all. At Normandy and Iwo Jima, heroes crossed the tide, so liberty could light the world with courage as their guide. 250 years strong, still standing proud and free. From sea to shining sea we sing of what this land can be. Through every generation, the red, the white, the blue lives on. God bless the hearts that built this land, 250 years strong. Through Korea's hills and Vietnam, through desert storms, fierce skies, America's sons and daughters served with honor in their eyes. And on September 11th, when darkness filled the day, heroes ran toward danger while others ran away. To every soldier standing watch, to every sailor on the sea, to every Marine and airman who guards our liberty, to every Coast Guardsman on patrol, to the Guard and Reserves who answer the call, we thank you for your service, we honor one and all. To every first responder who answers every cry, and every Gold Star family whose loved ones paid the highest price. 250 years strong, still standing proud and free. From sea to shining sea we sing of what this land can be. Through every generation, the red, the white, the blue lives on. God bless the hearts that built this land, 250 years strong. May freedom ring forever across these blessed hills and plains. May future generations know the price that freedom claims. And may Old Glory always fly beneath God's guiding light. For 250 years we've stood, and we'll stand through every fight. God bless America, land of the brave and strong. God bless America, 250 years strong.
just to serve the people who knew his name. He worked the boards and he spun the hits, learned how to keep a crowd locked in, from rock and roll to old school grooves. He knew just what song to use. Friday night car shows, music in the park, cruising down the boulevard after dark. Local businesses, hometown pride, Buzz was always right there by their side. Buzz Corona, the voice of Steel City tonight, keeping the music alive beneath those neon lights. From KAZY to KRFX, he paid his dues and earned his name. Now the whole town knows that voice, and the radio ain't been the same. When the microphone comes alive again, he's more than a DJ, he's a trusted friend, playing songs that bring folks back to memories they thought had faded off the map. Through the good times and the changing years, he's been the soundtrack people hear, still keeping hometown radio strong, still putting Steel City on. Buzz Corona, the voice of Steel City tonight, keeping the music alive beneath those neon lights. From KAZY to KRFX, all those years behind the dial, still bringing people together, one record and one smile. Buzz Corona, keeping the airwaves alive, still the voice of Steel City, still along for the ride. And as long as there's a song to play, you'll hear Buzz Corona lighting up the day. Yeah, the years keep rolling by, but some voices never fade. In the heart of Steel City, Buzz Corona still rides the airwaves today.
'76 Eldorado, 18-inch wheels, base model no more. Reborn front to back, motor, transmission, suspension, interior, everything. Gunmetal gray, burgundy top, she shines like victory. And when she rolls, I roll. Back in '94, I saw her standing in the sun, white with that red interior. That's when the love begun. Taught my baby girl to drive, her small hands on the wheel. Every mile felt like forever, every moment felt so real.
But life can cut you deep, leave you broken hearted.
than before. Yeah, we came back, two hearts restored. You can break a man down, but you can't kill his pride. Now every mile we roll is a vindication ride. Ooh, vindication ride. 12 years later, I was looking, though I tried to keep it cool. Craigslist on the iPad, just a dream I shouldn't do. Then I saw her in Fort Collins, tired, pain, broken down. But my heart knew her the second that she spun around. I walked away the first time, tried to tell myself it's wrong. But Viva Las Vegas hit my spirit, and I knew where I belong.
2 years of rebuilding, every inch and every line. And when that burgundy top dropped, man, I knew she was mine.
Yes, we came back, stronger than before. Oh, we came back, two hearts restored. Took a long dark road, but we found the other side. Every mile we roll is a vindication ride, sweet vindication ride. Vegas lights in the rear view, Tahoe wind on my face, Napa Sun, Highway 1, no more running from the race. San Francisco sunrise, LA waves kissing the car, San Diego nights, Phoenix heat. We came so far. They see the car,
They see the man,
they feel the scars.
we still stand,
Life tried to break us,
but we survived.
look at us riding.
Look at us alive.
Yeah, we came back, stronger than before. Oh, we came back, two hearts restored. You can take my money, take my time, take my pride, but you can't touch the way I feel on that midnight ride. Ooh. 19 years together, and we're still rolling strong. And if she sold one day, that means her drive was gone. Until that moment, every road is home. And every night we ride as one. Back in 1982, yeah, you saw that dream come true. When that hotel caught his heart, midnight black and shining new. Lou was on a trunk, yeah, that year was 101. Subtle but so clean, that kind of beauty can't be undone. Black leather seats and the floor, a touch of luxury and fire. From the moment he turned that key, that Riviera stirred his desire. And when that 455 starts humming, you can hear temptation coming. 'Cause they're proud in the night, rolling slow on the street lights. Deep black pearl paint so clean, floating smooth like a midnight dream. Black on black, oh, what a sight. Yeah, they're proud in the night. Yeah. Side marker delete, smooth nose with that big grill. Black and bumpers front and rear, that's intimidation on wheels. Air ride gliding low, shifting automatic ease. When he hits that boulevard, the world drops to its knees. Billy specialty spinning, 18s up front, 20s in the back, every curve and every line, screaming Riviera attack. And when the bass line starts to shake, you'll feel the whole town awake, baby. 'Cause they're proud in the night, rolling slow under street lights. Deep black pearl paint so clean, floating smooth like a midnight dream. Black on black, oh, what a sight. Yeah, baby, proud, oh, in the night. Oh, leather and power, beauty and danger. King on the highway, no one drives it like the makeup. Ooh, he built it, he loved it, it became a part of his life. And every mile they traveled cut the darkness like a knife. Yeah. Cruising timeless, heavy is the crown. Every night on knows when faders around. They are prowls in the night, like a panther ready to bite. Deep black pearl paint under neon glow. There ain't another ride stealing the show. For 40 plus years their bond is tied. Yeah, they're the prowls in the night. Yeah, they're the prowls in the night. Yeah, they're the prowls, oh, in the night. Yeah, they're the prowls. Let you know there are cruisers and then there are legends. Some cars were built and some were born. And for the night owl crew, there's only one king of the boulevard. That 71 boat tail Riviera, deep black pearl paint, gliding on air, prowling the streets like it owns a dog. 40 plus years, same driver, same dream, still turning heads, still ruling the night. Oh, so when you hear that rumble and feel that midnight wind, oh, just know the king has arrived. Oh, long live Vader.
where she shines like a dream, black and red beauty, turning heads like a queen. 56 Crown Victoria, lower down low, with that air ride suspension riding smooth as it goes. Chrome roof band shining like a halo in the night. Every stoplight turns to velvet when she pulls into sight. She ain't just a car, no baby, she's a royalty. Got a hold on my heart, she's got a hold on me. Oh, that Crown Victoria, black and red perfection. 312 Thunderbird special, straight fuel in my affection. Photomatic, shifting low, smooth as a rhythm and blues, with those Kelsey Hayes wires spinning like a record groove. Continental kid on the back, wide whites hugging the road. Yeah, that Crown Victoria, she's got soul, she's got soul. When I slide behind the wheel, I'm a brand new man. She takes me someplace higher every time the tires land. Every note from the dual exhaust is a choir in the night. Every curve in that chrome body just hits me just right. People stop, people stare like she came down from above, but underneath that shine is a memory of love. She ain't just a ride, no, this girl's history, built with passion and steel. She's a part of me. Oh, that Crown Victoria, black and red perfection. 312 Thunderbird special, straight fuel in my affection. Photomatic, shifting low, smooth as a rhythm and blues, with those Kelsey Hayes wires spinning like a record groove. Continental kid on the back, wide whites hugging the road. Yeah, that Crown Victoria, she's got soul, she's got soul. Maybe someday I'll grow older, but she'll still roll with grace, 'cause legends never fade when the heart remembers their place. She was there when I was broken, she was there when I was strong. In that Crown Victoria, I found where I belong. Oh, that Crown Victoria, glory on four wheels, more than metal and chrome, she's the way a man feels. Thunderbird power pumping, my heart beating time. She's a soul song on the highway, perfect rhythm and rhyme.
Continental Kid underglow, white walls gleaming in the glow. Yeah, that Crown Victoria, she's got soul, Lord, she's got soul. You can keep your new cars, 'cause they don't make legends anymore. But every time I drive her, I'm back in that moment when life was smooth and love was easy. 56 Crown Victoria, black and red forever.
Friday night, small town glow, neon buzz and the radio low. Pulled up slow by the old car wash, just me and the boys letting time get lost. Shined up chrome under parking lot lights, laughing loud, yeah, we on those nights. Picked up friends, piled in tight, windows down in the summer night. We didn't know it then, but man, we had it all. Every mile we drove, we were standing tall. Those were our sweet memories, cruising slow through our golden years. Million miles on a two-lane dream, blacktop hearts and gasoline, V8 motors thundering loud, shaking glass all through downtown. Camaros, Mustangs, Mobiles too. Everybody asking who's gonna rule. Girls waving, hey, take me for a ride. Young hearts burning under neon lights. Yeah, we didn't know just what we had, but looking back, man, it don't get better than that. Those Main Street memories, music blasting from every door, different songs, but we all wanted more. Headlights lined up, engines red, Friday nights felt like heaven instead. Everybody had a name and a ride, a reputation on the line with pride. From the stoplight down to the edge of town, we lay it down when the sun went down. Yeah, word got around when the fast cars came. Every race out there made a name. Those were all Main Street memories, cruising slow through our golden years. Million miles on a two-lane dream, blacktop hearts and gasoline, V8 motors thundering loud, shaking glass all through downtown. Camaros, Mustangs, Mobiles too. Everybody asking who's gonna rule. Girls waving, hey,
better than that. Those Main Street memories. Now those nights live in rear view glass, faded just a little, but they still last. Every laugh, every turn, every street light glow, still riding shotgun in my soul. Yeah, those Main Street memories still running wild inside of me. Million miles would I go again, just to be back there with my friends. Motors rolling through time, still hear that thunder in my mind. Arrows, Mustangs, Mopar pride, still hear echoes when I close my eyes. Girls waving like time stood still, and somehow deep down it always will. Yeah, we didn't know just what we had, but those were the best days we'll never get back. Those Main Street memories.
Main Street Memories right here on Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music. Guys, I tell you what, I appreciate everybody showing up tonight and listening in. I want to thank Jerry Potts for being on the show, man. It was a great show. Thank you guys for tuning in. And, like I said, we're going to have us a good 4th of July. We're going to enjoy it. Be careful with them short fuse firecrackers. We will have a car show in the morning at the Hitchin Post Hay on the 4th. And then we're all headed over to Rhodey's house after that for his party. So we'll be doing some live from both parties and showing you the cars and stuff that are there. And then look back on the 5th, we're going to have Little Rich on, and Brian, he's going to be on. I can't wait to have them two on. It's going to be a lot of fun. I look at Brian Leonard is the gentleman's name. But anyway, we're going to have them on. And then, of course, Raul will be on the 7th. I say there's no show on the 8th, but, I don't have anything going on the 8th. But I know that anybody from the Night Owls, they're involved in meetings that day. That's why we were going to go ahead and do something on the 9th. So, who knows? Maybe there'll be something on the 8th, a short one or something, but I'll let you guys know. But definitely not on the 9th. And then I got to get ready with Bob because we have, we got Friday night in Elizabeth this coming Friday. It's the first Friday night of the month, so we'll be there. And then, of course, on the 10th, got to get Bob ready to go. And then we'll be at the Night Owls car show on the 11th, and that'll be a big time right there. I look forward to having Dave Reif and Mason Reif on the 12th, and then we'll go back into some other stuff. We might try to do the Ladies of Auctioneering. If not, we'll just go ahead and try to fill it up with whatever we got. So we'll make it happen for you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to leave you with this last one here. I won my dream car on a $2 scratch ticket.
Stop for gas on a Friday night, $2 in my hand. Bought a scratch-off ticket at the counter, just a tired working man. Didn't think much when I scratched that silver under neon lights so dim. Then the clerk said, son, you better look again. That number's a winner, friend. I won my dream car on a $2 scratch ticket. Lord, I still can't believe my luck. A 1967 black Corvette with a red
35 horses alive. Kills the hay spinner, knock off wheels, red line tires on the ground. Positive traction in the rear end when that big block lays it down. Heavy duty brakes and suspension, built like a street legal race. Leather seats and a telescopic wheel, man, that car had style and grace. I won my dream car on a $2 scratch ticket. Lord, I still can't believe my luck. 1967 black Corvette with a red interior tub. 427 tri-power Thunder, 4-speed on the floor to drive. Side pipe singing like a rock and roll band. 435 horses alive. Kills a hay spinner, knock off wheels, red line tires on the ground. Positive traction in the rear end when that big block lays it down. Heavy duty brakes and suspension, built like a street legal race. Leather seats and a telescopic wheel, man, that car had style and grace. I won my dream car on a $2 scratch ticket. Lord, I still can't believe my luck. A 1967 black Corvette with a red interior tub. 427 tri-power Thunder, 4-speed on the floor to drive. Side pipe singing like a rock and roll band. 435 horses alive. AM/FM playing old road songs, air conditioned, cool and sweet. Power windows rolling down slow when I cruise that summer street. People stare when the pipes start rumbling. Every gear that big block roars. Feels like heaven when I drop the clutch and let that L71 soar. Funny how life can change in seconds, from a dream you never expect. 2 little bucks and a scratch of silver turned into my dream Corvette. I won my dream car on a $2 scratch ticket. From a gas pump on Highway 9. Now I'm driving my black '67 Vet with that big block roaring fine. 427 tri-power Thunder, side pipes howling in the night. $2 gamble at a country store turned a dream into a ride.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Pedal to the Metal. I want to send out a huge thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting the show. I also want to thank all of our amazing sponsors. You're the ones that help keep the wheels turning, and we truly appreciate you. Be sure to join us every Wednesday and Sunday. We kick things off with music at 6 p.m. each night, and the full show starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until next time, keep the pedal down, heads high, and we'll see you at the next show.